Welcome to ThoughtsNaGlass podcast. I'm LaToya.
And I'm Kendra.
And this is a weekly podcast where we share our unfiltered thoughts and opinions on a variety of topics.
So sit back, relax, and join us on a conversation of real, raw, and ridiculously funny commentary. And make sure you grab your drink.
Every week we do a drink of the night. Kendra, what's the drink tonight?
Tonight's drink is a spiced pear margarita. Yeah, I know we're still in fall seasoned drinks. So adding a little spiced pear. I think we last year around this time we did the wine. Remember the spiced pear?
Oh, we did a spiced pear wine.
So how do we make this? I'm gonna use 2 ounces of vodka.
For a margarita?
Sorry,
Tequila.
a half an ounce of triple sec or agave, 1 ounce of lime juice, and 1 ounce of spiced pear puree. Shake it up. Put a little bit of salt. We use sugar and cinnamon, and so you can do salt and cinnamon. I don't put salt around my margaritas. I put sugar. So we just gonna stick with it.
Cheers.
Now I can drink a margarita.
That's good. It's also Hispanic Heritage Month and Suicide Awareness Month. So I think last week we talked about Bourbon Heritage Month and we did our bourbon drink. So September is also Hispanic Heritage Month, and so we got our margarita this time. This is actually really good. I'll put the recipe for the spiced pear puree in the description.
Perfection.
Yeah. That's actually kind of dangerous.
Dangerous.
Okay, so let's stick with Hispanic Heritage Month because my sister Sanithia had invited me out to I don't know what you call it, a tasting menu, wine pairing, dinner event. I don't know if I've talked about well, y'all met Sanithia. Y'all know that she's a chef, and right now she's teaching a culinary course as her primary job. So she teaches people how to cook, and I guess I don't want to get it wrong, but she's an instructor, but on a restaurant level. You know what I mean? Because I feel like when you just say she's teaching people how to cook, it's not in your kitchen. It's to cook for a restaurant. So anyway, she actually, the chef that put this, the 2 chefs that put I think it was 3. It was 2 chefs that did the appetizers and main courses, and then there was a pastry chef that did the dessert. So the 3 chefs that worked on this, I think it was a combined project because one guy owns a taqueria, which is where the dinner took place at. It's called Apapacho. I'm gonna put it on the screen. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Apapacho. It's right here.
Maybe.
How would you say it? Apachito.
Apachito.
Ain't no T in it though. Whatever. It's a taqueria.
It might be Apaquito.
Oh, it might be Apaquito. Maybe. Whatever. It's a taqueria in Union Market in DC. The other chef, I believe, owns a restaurant in Silver Spring. I think it's a potato restaurant where they do like loaded baked potato. And then the pastry chef, I don't know her credentials, but all of them kind of worked at different restaurants together, or I think one of the guys went to culinary school with Sanithia or something like that. But those are her folks. Those are her people. And so they had this event. She invited me out, and it was really nice. And it was different, but it was good. A lot of the dishes on the menu feature items that you wouldn't normally eat. So I think our appetizer had dehydrated or deep fried grasshoppers. It was really good. It just tastes like crunchies on top of a salad. I promise you, like, you know how when you go to Kava and you get a salad and they put the little any place where you get a salad and they put the little crunchy, like, it looks like onion rings or something on top. And that's exactly how it felt and tasted because they season it. So that's exactly how it felt. It was just like a little crunch. Exactly. And so then another dish we had was done with ants. But the way they did it though, ants were in the sauce. They tell you all the ingredients, but when you see the dish in front of you, you'll be like, okay, what part of this is the ants?
And now I'm out because I don't know.
But it was so good. That sauce was so good. Like,
Don't tell me.
guess they have to tell you for liability reasons. But that was really good. I had octopus ceviche. That was really good. I mean, that one, the octopus was obvious. You could see it, but it was seasoned really well with some avocado and some cactus salsa. It was really good. I was eating things I never thought I would eat. I had cow tongue taco. That was really good. They had like slow cooked it and shredded it so it just looked like the beef barbacoa. It was so good. It was so good. So since it's Hispanic Heritage Month,
She outside.
I was outside doing that, and I had a really great experience.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
That sounds good.
I'll probably drop down a couple photos so y'all can see
Get a chance
that.
to see.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Just finished reading. Well, actually finished a couple weeks ago reading Butcher and Blackbird. Did I talk about this already?
Yes. That you ain't really like it.
No, I liked it.
Then maybe not.
Okay. So it is another dark romance. I know. But I like this one. I'll tell you a little bit about it.
Okay. Give us the synopsis.
So Butcher and Blackbird, it's a dark romance, and it's about two serial killers that kill serial killers. And so you start off with the main character, which is the girl, and I don't know her name right now, but she's the Blackbird, and she gets caught. She kills a serial killer, and right before she stabs him, and right before he kind of dies, they get into a tussle. He pushes her into a cell and he locks it. But because she's already stabbed him in the heart, he ends up dying and she can't get out. Well, the guy, the butcher, he's also coming to kill this guy. But when he gets there, the guy's already dead and this girl is in a cage. And so she convinces him to let her out of the cage because she's been in the cage now. When he shows up, she's been in the cage for 3 days. And if she tracked the guy down and caught him before the butcher, he just couldn't find him in time.
He just took his time.
He took his time, yeah. Anyway, she convinces him to let her out. And he's like, who are you? How did you know about him? And that's when he finds out that she's the Blackbird. She's been, and he's like, oh, I admire your work, but you have been taking some of my kills, like, And so they agree to have this killing competition. Every year they're going to pick a different serial killer that they're going to target and get, but whoever gets there first gets the kill and they win, or they get the point.
Yeah.
So they do this back and forth for a few years. And as they're doing this, they're getting to know each other and basically falling in love. And so, of course, it's a happily ever after. But
Murderers.
Yeah. It's cute though. Like, it's so good.
You are crazy.
I know. But because, okay, the banter is really good between them two. And I was able to just kind of like put aside the killing part and focus on them building their relationship. I don't know how, but I was able to do that. And I think the other thing I liked about it, that it wasn't a big age gap. He was only 2 years older than her. I liked it. And this is an old one. It's been really popular on TikTok, and I have been holding off on reading it for a while because I just have this issue now where every time there's a book that's popular on TikTok, I read it and I don't like it. But this was our book club read a couple weeks ago, and I actually did like it. So nice. Butcher and Blackbird, I recommend. What about you? Anything you want to share?
I ain't got nothing going on, y'all. I'm doing the same old thing. Trying to keeping my head above water, making a way where you can. Temporary layoff, good time. Easy credit or refi, good time. Scratching and surviving, good time. Hanging in a child line, good time. Ain't we lucky we got 'em? Good time.
Okay, you would like this. Okay. So I was on Reddit.
Oh, Lord.
I know. Oh, wait. Before I do that, it's Libra season.
The Libras are out, y'all.
It's Libra season.
Because they want you to spend the coin.
As you should. So next episode, I'll get into my birthday because clearly we're recording this early. So next episode, I'll get into my birthday and
It's
all
gonna
of
be
the
a
things.
time.
Yeah.
She got all the things going on.
I do.
She gonna text me. I don't mean to occupy your weekend. Girl.
And I meant that. I meant that. Listen, if you could do a Saturday or a Sunday, that's cool. If you could do both, that's great. I was on Reddit and there was a thread and it was questions that men have for women.
Oh God. Okay.
And so I think you like it.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, before I start going through the questions, y'all already know. I feel like everybody already knows. Well, let me just put the disclaimer out there. Men are nasty. Like, all they want to do is talk about sex.
Of course.
But it's some in here that's not related to sex, but most
Okay.
of them are. So, the first question was, how the fuck do women have a baby, pop out of their vagina, and still want more kids? Isn't it painful? I'll let you answer that because I don't know.
The thing is, yes, it hurts like hellion. But you know what happens? Somebody waves a wand and you'll forget. It's like, a paper cut hurts,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know how it feels again until you have another paper cut.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
But also because you do know a paper cut hurts and you do forget how it feels, you don't
purposefully be
you don't just be rubbing your hands against the edges of the paper.
The other thing is like the baby smell, and they say this though, that baby smell causes you to want to have that regular, like on a regular basis.
They do say that it releases endorphins.
It really, oh my, thinking about it now gives me chills.
Really?
Just oh God, it's the best. I have not smelt a smell better than a fresh out the cooch baby.
Wow.
It is the epitome of eating your favorite meal while you're starving. You know, like it's just creme de la creme.
Okay, I believe you.
Right?
I believe you.
And so it's like you always chasing that high.
Mm-hmm.
And then the thing that stops people from having children after is when you start having that age gap. So like that's why you'll have somebody that has like kids 2 years apart, because once they hit 2 and they start being more independent, you start yearning for like, oh, I'm just missed, because now this child is kind of gone on. If you a fool like me and you wait until they 6 and have another baby, it don't hit the same.
Mm.
So when I had the kids back to back, Justin, Janae, and Jayla, it was like, oh, I did, but yeah, that new baby smell and that 0 to 18 months, it just gives you a type of joy that you can't find just hanging out in the streets.
Yeah, I guess I do believe you. I
think if you, it's just like
I like
somebody
can only
tell
too.
me,
Yeah,
can only tell me how crack feel,
right?
And I be like, oh, it look like a good time because y'all be having a time.
Yeah,
it ain't for me, right? Somebody else be like, I know, and I can't have it all the time,
right?
But I got to get it when I get. Kind of like that. You know? Just gotta take my word for it. Ain't nobody telling you to go.
Yeah, I mean, no, I get it though, because like when I have new babies in my family and stuff like that, like I do feel that feeling like, oh, let me hold them.
And then you get the draft, and then they smell like that draft. Ugh.
But I don't know if that is enough to make me be like, all right, I'll get pregnant.
And then also, part of your brain, or part of that baby is in your brain. What happens is, because you're sharing that placenta, part of their makeup implant is literally like they've taken like autopsy and blood off the brain, and it has the same, like there's a little genetics of that child still.
I believe that.
So
I believe that.
That's really what it is.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, the next question is, how can you all walk on those 10-foot tall heels and not break your ankles? I think they're exaggerating with the 10-foot tall heels.
And you're talking about the strippers. That's who they're talking
about. Oh, they're talking about the strippers?
Yes.
Oh, I thought they were exaggerating with that. Oh, okay.
Talking about the strippers.
I would say
the strippers are easier because it's a platform.
Yeah.
And they say it's actually more comfortable than a regular heel because you do have that platform.
I would say it is. I don't know how. I guess it's a whole like balancing act thing, but It's painful. Like it's not
It is
easy. It's
very.
not as easy as it
It's
looks.
first of all, it's very painful, but we also have a different center mass
That's
than men,
true. Yes, that's
so
true.
we can lean forward without there being so much.
Yeah,
We have a little different.
we can counterbalance.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's still hurt. Beauty is pain. This is what we've all
right,
learned. And so we are forced to do things to elongate our bodies,
yeah,
accentuate your calves, and
right.
blah blah blah.
And the thing of it is, they like it.
I stopped wearing heels because first of all, unless it's a clog, I need a heel to hip ratio.
Yeah.
Okay, I need it to work for me, right? So I don't wear heels like I used to.
Me
I used
either,
to work in
actually.
heels.
I normally either do like a wedge or a kitten heel. I'm a kitten heel girly.
Listen,
I will
you
throw
know
on me a
what's
little
so
kitten
funny?
heel. I don't even
When
care.
I was young, I said, "Now what shit?" I've seen ladies in the club. I said, "That she got these kitten heels on." Girl, let me see a kitten heel. The kitten heel is scared to see me coming. You hear me?
The only other
I can hear a
heel
little clack,
I would
clack,
do
clack,
is, like
clack.
you said, a platform or like a block heel.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be sturdy. It got to have some girth to
It
it.
got to have some girth to you know what I mean?
Especially because you supporting this, all this. You got to
you
you
will
got to
not.
have
Let
some
me
weight.
tell
You
you
got to be
something.
heavy.
You won't catch me being on somebody Instagram because my heels
Right.
is doing this.
I used to back in the day, like right after high school, I used to wear stilettos.
But they used to also make shoes better.
They
The
did.
quality of things has definitely gone down just because of how costly materials are in general. Because you used to be able to get a nice little pair, and it wasn't going to be something that you wear on a regular basis.
Right.
But you get your little cute little club pair from Rainbow,
Or
and it
Gusini.
or the Goosey, you know, and you doing good.
Yeah.
Now that thing will turn on you like a toothpick. You hear me? And crack up. Even wedges now, I think I've gotten older where I'm like, I don't want to wear like I don't want my
Yeah.
feet. I want
I
to
don't want
be
my feet to hurt. I want to
comfortable.
be comfortable.
People like, you should wear the wedges. I'm like, why?
Yeah. And
Same
wedges
thing.
are probably the most comfortable of the
Yeah,
heels. So if I'm going to wear a heel, it's going to be 9 times out of 10, it's
it's
going to be a
gonna be a wedge.
wedge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The guys are asking. This is kind of serious.
Mhm.
I really want to know: does the first time having sex really hurt for women? Does it actually hurt for women?
Does it hurt when somebody puts a damn catheter in your penis? Yes. The hell?
I agree, but I think every woman is different. When I was reading this Reddit thread, I saw
Mm-hmm.
some women say that it didn't hurt. Some women said that it did. Some women said that they bled. You know, all of this thing. But I think every woman is different and every penis is different.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's my first time and you daddy long leg,
We all well, take me to the hospital now. Take
but
me to the
if it's my
hospital.
first time and you know, Peter
Shrimps on
Pumpkin
shrimps.
eater,
Shrimps on shrimps.
then it may not hurt.
It
You know what I
it may
mean?
be what happened.
I understand why they're asking this question because I feel like guys just don't get it. Like they don't have to deal with the stuff that we have to deal with. So I can understand them not understanding
Yeah.
that. But I also think too a little bit of common sense. If you're stretching something that hasn't really been stretched before,
Look at a balloon. When you first put air in a balloon, you hear it go because you're
yeah,
stretching it. I'm sure if I was a balloon, it would not be comfortable. But then when you let the air out, it's a little looser
yeah,
now. So it don't
exactly.
be the same because especially and then you could be in a situation where you're used to something of a smaller
Like
size
a yeah,
and then you end up with someone bigger and that then hurts
yep,
because you've now expanded your perimeter.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, yes.
Okay, so in that same vein, no pun intended, does penis size actually matter?
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes, it does, but not as much as guys think it does.
This is what it doesn't matter. It doesn't it there's a certain length to a length where it does matter.
Right.
There's a certain length to another length where it doesn't matter. And there's a length to another length where now it does matter again. There's a size that just works. And there's a size that's ungodly and needs to strike them down. Where's Noah? Where's the flood? Because he got to get out of here. And there's others that's like, have we matured yet?
Or like you gotta figure something out because
It's
we can't live like
it's
this.
not it hurts and in not a good way. It's like a pencil going into a sharpener.
But I also do feel like if you know your body and if you know that you're not really working with that much, you have I'm not gonna say you have to overcompensate, but you have to figure out other ways to try to give pleasure. Do you know what I mean?
And that's most of the time that's only if you really like that person.
Yeah.
Because if this is a one
But
night
even if you
thing,
don't, like, you don't want people just talking about you, because like,
oh, you talking about if you were the guy?
yeah, like if
Yeah,
you're the guy, like you gotta,
yeah,
like if you the guy, you got a small one. It ain't nothing you could do about that. But then if you know that, at least start thinking about, okay, what can I do? What are some techniques? What are some things that I can do to still be able to provide pleasure? Or else it's gonna be, yeah, don't mess with so and so. They got a little one.
and it bees like that,
It
and it
do.
bees like
But I
that
think
on
it's
the
because
heavy tip.
sometimes they don't want to admit that.
I think no. I know specifically of someone who knows it's small
And
and he
don't
does
care.
other things, but
Oh,
it
because they know
still
it's small.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Nothing will overcompensate because it's not so. It's no other things that you can do, right?
I disagree with that
No,
because I,
not. I'm not talking about like if it's your partner,
yeah,
right? There are things that you can do that like for it depends on who that person and what they do enjoy,
yeah, okay, all
right?
right,
So
yeah,
if you're
yeah,
someone that enjoys the foreplay of it, then that isn't a big like you could just do without. You
yeah,
might be cool with it. You're someone that doesn't enjoy that and wants to get down to the business. What you're doing is not doing anything for me.
yeah. I had an experience with somebody that was on the smaller side, but he knew
Dang.
he knew his situation, and
Mm-hmm.
so he would be like, okay, put your leg like this, or it was almost like
I don't want to do gymnastics though.
it was definitely
I
gymnastics.
don't
It was
got
almost,
time for that. I'm
but
already hot.
but once he got me into that pretzel position, I was like, okay, there you go,
You got the fat.
there
You
you
got the
go.
way it's fine. Well, I
But
don't.
I mean,
I get it.
whatever choice do he
You gotta do
have?
what you gotta do. But then it's also like every time you don't have time for that.
This man had it down to a science.
I get it, but every time I don't have time for that. If I'm in the bathroom and I don't have time for pretzel here, there, and everything, or we in the closet because we trying
Then
to.
if it was like that, we did other things.
Yeah,
But when it was that, it was like, okay, that position, get in that position because
child,
it's.
I don't have the time.
But it's almost like when it's that you can't control what God done gave you, so it's almost like that's what he had to do. Okay. Do you play with your tits?
No, indeed, I don't even like them.
I feel like guys are so
They wish they had something to do because they
yeah.
be playing with them. They don't. They are children.
I'm like, y'all think we just be
No, I don't even. If I could just at the middle of the night when my bra comes off, these come off with it, I would be happy.
I wouldn't be happy about that, but like I
Get them
don't
off.
I'm not sitting real perky anymore.
Get
I
them
got a little
off.
hang. So it do be getting a little bit annoying, especially like you said, like at night when I take my bra off and then it's like you lay down and one of them be over
Get
here.
them off. Everything goes in the bra. Stay in. I put you on in the morning, and then don't get ready to come on your cycle.
Oh
Taking off the bra
gosh.
even hurt. I'll
Yeah.
be like,
It'd be the worst, like for me, when I'm about to come on my cycle and then like having to go up and down the stairs because it's like every step it's
I don't have
like,
time. I be sitting
yeah.
there. Oh,
Yeah. No. So I mean, I don't want to speak for all women, but for these women, no, we don't.
no,
No.
no. I don't even like what they look like sometimes. I'm
For
like, what
real.
the? I don't like boobs.
It's not that bad for me. Like, I'd be like, how y'all doing?
Get off on me. I mean, I love them. I'm glad that they're here. They have nurtured 5 bodies, but good God Almighty.
Okay. Okay. How do I, as a man, differentiate between a woman flirting with me or just complimenting me?
Always just think that they complimenting to you. Complimenting you.
Oh, never think that it's flirting.
No.
But then when us women will be like, I was flirting with you and you ain't say nothing.
And you say, well, why you ain't say you was flirting?
It's true.
Because my thing is, I would rather assume that everything is a pleasantry than think that everybody want me and then be the one be like, oh, such and such want me. It's like, girl, boy, I got a man. I was just being nice.
Yeah.
Like I would rather
same
to just be on the side of caution, and then ask him like, is this a friendly conversation or is this something more? People just don't like being rejected. Stop
That's
assuming.
So yeah.
Ask the question. And somebody comes like, oh no, I'm just being nice, but you are very attractive. Most of the time it's going to be a pleasant afterwards. Yeah. But at least now you know. I'm like, oh well, thank you, I appreciate that. And move on.
I agree with you. It doesn't hurt to just be like,
are you
flirting with me? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's harder for guys, but I feel like I would do that.
Yeah, because guys don't like to be rejected.
I would do that though if I feel like this is so weird. I don't know which way the conversation is going. I would just be
Let
like,
me just be clear.
You flirting. You know what I mean? I'll just try to like throw it out there just to see like what his response could be. No, it ain't like that. And then I'm like, okay, cool.
Right.
But then if it's like, I mean, then I'm like, all right, okay.
And what you gonna
now
do about
I see what
it?
it is.
Now let me tell you, I'm not interested.
Right.
Let me not waste your time.
Right. Okay, what's the next one? How come you guys are so good at finding things?
Because we look. Because we open our eyes and look.
Is it just that like we pay more attention or we have like more? But you know what's kind of crazy to me? A lot of guys, I'm not gonna speak for all guys, but a lot of guys, these are the same ones that like you go into a restaurant or you go into a public place and they're looking for all the exits and they know, where the door is and the what the last person that walked into the room was wearing and all that. Like they know all of that from a safety perspective. But then when you are like, can you go on a table and get, the salt and pepper? I don't see it. It's right in front of your face.
Because the thing is, if it don't say salt and pepper,
sometimes they do say salt and pepper.
Can be like, I'm salt and this is pepper.
Then they come back and be like, I see two condiments over there dancing. Is that
it? And it's like,
yes.
My father was like, so my mother get flustered anyway. So he's like, I know she was flustered this morning. She had something that she had to do. She really didn't want to do it, whatever. So he was like, hey, do you need me to do anything? And she was like, now my mother isn't as specific as she should also be, knowing who her husband is. But she's like, yeah, can you look downstairs and put such and such in the car? And he's like, all right, downstairs where? I said downstairs in the kitchen. Like she'll be like downstairs in the kitchen. And he'll be like, well, downstairs in the kitchen where? I said downstairs in the kitchen, Ronald. Did you go down there and leave and look? And it's like his mind is, because my mom. So this is the thing. No, he didn't even go down there and attempt to look before he asked the question, which I can understand her frustration. But on the other hand, my mother will say something to somewhere and it'd be like downstairs in the kitchen, but she really moved it because she's a unconscious mover and botherer of things, and it's actually in a living room on the couch. And then her mind would be like, you know what? I did move it because when I was going to do such and such, I put it on the couch thinking I'll put everything together. So you know what? I didn't.
I'm dying because your mother is so mean.
And so my dad be like, I'm asking the question because I'm not gonna be running around this house trying to figure out where the hell put this stuff. Because you telling me one thing and that's not it.
How many times Chris and Sydney done cuss me out Because I'm like, it's right there. And I'm like, oh, y'all know what? I did. Or no, because all the tools need
And
to
I
be
moved.
in the tools section. And I moved it thinking that that's what, no, that's exactly where it should be. But I had forgotten.
That
So
I
I
had
thought
actually
that it
put
was
it back.
still in.
So my mother is a habitual, like to the point where she has hidden things from herself.
But then when she find it, it's like, oh, that makes sense that it was right there.
She never finds the
Oh,
things.
she don't never find
No,
it.
unless she's maybe looking for something else and then deep dive. She's like, you know what I found?
Mm.
And it'd be like, that was like 3 weeks ago. And she's like, I don't know what would, and this is her. Now, I don't know who would possess me to put it right there. You just be touching.
That's where we differentiate a little bit because when I do that, it's like there's there's the part of me that's like this makes sense, and then I forget that person.
She said, all right, now I'm gonna talk to you later.
And then
Come find me
when
when
we
you need.
can't find nothing, when we find it, it'd be like,
She'd be like, I told you, you know what?
now that makes sense. It should be right there.
The deja vu of it all. But yeah, so it's so funny. But the kids do that, and I'm like, if I go up there, and I've been I've been guilty of it of myself. Where the last place I saw it was there,
Yeah,
but in the midst of me cleaning up, I did
you
move
put
it
stuff back.
to
Yeah.
put it somewhere
Mm-hmm.
else, and I'm like, it was such and such, and then it's like, you talking about the one that was in the closet? Well, if you know what I'm looking for, just bring it to me. Don't ask me like, well, it wasn't what you said, so I don't think this is it. If I said, bring me my keys, they on the bed, and then that's just like, I ain't see your keys on the bed, but are you talking about these that was in the closet? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
uh, I love a good nap. I go in here and find it.
And be
If
up.
I go in here and find it.
I be like, if I go in here and find it, can I smack you? And then they be like, let me walk with you.
Judah and Sydney have what they call the Brutus curse, which is they cannot see anything that's right in front of their face.
Child, it blinded.
It's
There is
like,
no, they're all peripheral. There
and then,
is
and I told
no,
them, I said, it's the main thing is like the refrigerator. When we put stuff in the refrigerator, they
yeah,
can't find it.
yeah,
And I said to them, I have to utilize the entire refrigerator, okay?
yeah,
I cannot put everything
and just straight,
at eye level.
yeah,
We don't have enough space
space
for
there.
that.
It's things
Yeah, so like
everywhere.
there's some things in the drawer. There's
Yeah,
something. Judah opened up the refrigerator 6 times. I thought you said we had lunch meat. We do. I didn't see it. Did you open the drawer? It's in the drawer.
child, it be so.
Well,
It's
why is it
like
in the drawer? Well, because we have milk and juice and other things that's on the shelf. I can't put it there.
it be so crazy. One thing that is one of my pet peeves is the lack of effort before you ask me.
Yeah,
Like, go, just go look.
yeah.
Go look. Or before you ask me, because it might be right in front of your face, just look. It just,
But sometimes they can't see stuff right in front of their face. It's I mean countless times where he's like rushing through the house looking for something, looking everywhere, and I'm like, now he done walked past the phone 4 times.
but you know what it is? You're not looking for it, you scanning for it.
Yeah.
And those are two different things because looking for it takes patience.
Mm-hmm.
Scanning a room, you moving too fast. And you
Mm-hmm.
think the scan, you're not a detective.
Right.
Your eyes ain't gonna be like, now what color is done changed colors when it's the heat sensor is gonna tell me. You don't have those skill sets, people.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's
Child.
funny. Okay. Why why in the fuck can you not choose a place to eat?
You know what it is? And it's not just women, but we have it depends on the time of the month.
I agree.
Because sometimes I can be very decisive, like, oh, I'm really in the mood for, like, especially like the time of the month, I'm like, I'm really in the mood for a burger. Clearly, I need iron. Um, oh, we haven't had such and such, but after, like, though, I'm telling you, that week where there's really nothing going on, I don't, that's not high on my priority list.
I agree with you. There are moments where I'm like, I want a steak and cheese
Mhm.
with mustard, lettuce,
Mhm.
tomato,
Mhm.
provolone.
Mhm.
I want some
Mhm.
French fries and I want a
Mhm.
milkshake and
Mhm.
I want
Mhm.
it from Eddie Leonard's.
Yes.
There are times when it's very specific.
Yes.
And then there are times when it's like, do you want Chick-fil-A? No. Do you want kava? I don't know. Do you want Papa John's? Not really in the mood for pizza. What do you want? I don't
But that's the
know.
thing. And then also, I'm not hungry enough to be able to make a full decision.
Or
Or I'm too
or
hungry.
I'm
I
too
want
hungry to make a
everything.
decision. Yeah.
I
Or
have to. It
it's
has
like
to
cuz
be a
when
happy
you get
medium.
hungry, you can't really think good.
Yes, because I'm hungry.
So it's almost like I need a snack just so that I can
Just so I
think
can get.
and process.
Let me get my blood pressure stabilized so that my brain can start functioning. Because right now it's haywire.
And you know what? Because I understand that, I have started to be like, when we're trying to figure out what we want to do for dinner or something like that, I have started to be like, let's have a snack, like everybody,
Yes.
because nobody's gonna be able to think when we're all hangry.
Hmm.
So like, let's have a snack,
And then
and
come back to
then
this.
we
Yeah.
can
Have a
begin to like
conversation.
have a conversation about what we want. But I think the other thing too, and somebody has said this in the Reddit thread, is like, as women, a lot of times we are thinking about all the other variables, but like we're thinking about, well, how much money do I have? How much money do you have? And where can we go where everybody can get something, me, you, and the kids? Because I might want, you know, I don't know, I might want kava, but Sydney not gonna eat nothing from there.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know,
Mhm.
Joshua ain't gonna eat nothing from there.
Right.
So and then it's like, well, sometimes it's, is that place on the way home? Am I gonna feel like stopping? Do I have to get out of the car? Is it a
That's the big
drive
one.
through?
Is it a drive through? And then it's
Yeah.
like, if we eat this, is it going to be leftovers, or
Is it
do I
gonna be
now have to cook, or
leftovers?
do I have to do? Is there going to be
Exactly.
lunch tomorrow? It's
So
it.
there's, so we're thinking about all those things too
Yeah.
sometime, and that prevents you from making a decision because you're trying to find that perfect place that checks all of these boxes.
Huh?
And then I think the other, only other thing for me is sometimes what I want is at a number of different places, and
Yes,
we
and I'm
will.
not. I'm not. I'm not
So
going all
so
over
we
the
will
world.
do this occasionally. Like
Mhm.
sometimes if Judah is like, "What do you want?" and I'm like, "Okay, I want a 3-piece from Popeyes, but I want Chick-fil-A French fries." Sometimes he will be like, "Okay, we can do that because there's a Popeyes right. If we go here, there's a Popeyes right here, and then there's a Chick-fil-A right across the street. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So sometimes we will, and I feel like that can be the case a good 25% of the time.
Mhm.
Like
Mhm.
it's like I want something from one place, but then I want
Mhm.
something else from
From the
another
other.
place.
Yeah. And I get that. I know. That'd be our dilemma. But then it's also like, once you've cooked and you cook on a regular basis, it's kind of like you've cooked it all. You've
Yeah.
eaten it all.
We don't even have a taste for
I don't
anything
even have a
anymore.
taste for any of that. But then I'm not going outside of my taste bud. So now we
So
stuck.
what do you do when you feel like that?
Eat cereal and go to bed.
Okay, I usually will do a protein shake.
Yeah, I'm going to bed because this is what I deserve. Because I don't
Damn.
know what the heck. If you don't know what you want, go make a sandwich.
Jeez, that's not
That's
what
what
you
I be
deserve.
doing. Yes, you have to figure it out. Because if you don't want to cook, because I'd be like, "Ugh, I don't feel like cooking, but I really don't want anything out." So clearly, you just need some nourishment and go to bed. Eat you some cereal, make a sandwich, get some fruit, and go to bed. Drink some water and go to bed. Because clearly, then I realized, you know what? You're dehydrated. You're not even hungry.
Not you fussing at yourself the way you
Yes,
fuss
go
at the
drink some.
kids.
Yes, go drink some. I be like, go drink some water. I be drinking some water. I be like, you know what? I'm really not that hungry.
Yeah, I think it's that too. I would say that's kind of like the fourth or the fifth thing is that you're not that hungry, so you don't know what you want to eat
Yeah.
because you're really not that
I'm like, and
hungry.
then when I get up, I'm like, oh, I'm starving. Now I can make decisions. I'm getting oatmeal when I get, or I'm getting such and such because now whatever I needed to do now, my water balance is right.
Now you fully
Now I'm
hydrated
fully
and you can
hydrated
think.
because right now my brain was shriveling up.
Yeah. Okay, what else they got on here? Ooh, what makes a man creepy to you?
Oh, first of all, Hitler beard makes it
Just
just
does it. Just creepy,
it
creepy.
that, and then like a regular like mustache with the box.
Oh, like the military look is creepy to you.
That is creepy and um serial killer. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Because remember the
Jeffrey
guy?
Dahmer? Who you talking about?
Yes,
Okay.
that's what he looked like. And the dude from
With the glasses?
yes, they
Okay.
look weird. And he had
Dahmer had a mustache? I don't think so.
yeah.
Did he?
Maybe he just looked like he belonged. He needed to have one. And a guy from that movie that killed that the next door neighbor. And what's his face was in there? Marky Mark was in it.
I don't know what movie it is.
Um,
But these are all just looks. Is there anything that they do that make them creepy?
um. Oh no, he didn't have. He looked like, but see, he looked like he needed one.
That
Um,
would have made him more creepy.
I don't. I think okay. So talking of like, oh, ew. Okay, guys that are super strong but got baby voices
Oh.
creeps me
What?
out.
Like Mike Tyson?
Creeps. What? Where's your voice? Where?
You know what though? I feel now that you say that, a lot of them are like that because Floyd Mayweather also has like a
I hate
higher voice.
his doesn't necessarily bother me. Like Mike Tyson's is first of all, you are way too high up in their register. Calm down. Have you seen Grown Ups 2? No, Grown Ups 1.
Yes.
When he's like, "Hello, ladies." What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
Why is it? It's like
Maybe it's like I don't know. Maybe it's something
where's
with
the
the
helium in your throat?
maybe because all the testosterone
Oh my
is
god.
going to their muscles,
Oh my god.
so they don't get none in that voice box.
Child, where's the atom ain't apple? You hear me? The hell going on?
I think what makes a guy creepy?
Oh, and then when they stare.
Yeah, staring.
Oh.
I also think, like we talked about this before with friendships, being too friendly too early.
Yes.
Like we just
Yes.
met. You don't know me. Why? What's up, sis? How you do? Like you being
You
too
doing
friendly
too
too
much.
early. Like relax.
Slow walk yourself.
Yeah, like
And like cringy, not necessarily creepy, but cringy, like a gossipy guy.
mm-hmm.
Ugh. Get your shit together.
Cause I feel like
Like gossip with your girls, but don't be like a gossip, like a work gossip.
I feel like this question is coming up because a lot of men hear us saying like, "Oh, he's a creep," but I could understand why a man would be asking like, "Well, what is a creep?" Because I don't want to be in that category, so let me make sure I'm not doing nothing.
My thing is, this is what be killing me with people. You know what guys that be doing stuff that be creeps.
Sometimes I don't think they do.
Because they don't, you know what? Because it goes back to them not paying attention.
Right. And they may be thinking like, "Oh, this is normal," but then not realizing that we don't think it's normal. You know what I mean?
Because I've seen guys be like, that guy's a little creepy.
Yeah.
It's like, but if you are, see, guys don't want to pay attention to other guys. They're like, I ain't looking at no dude. I don't want him to, but if you can pick up on, and it may not be creepy, but you're like, something's not right about what he's doing, or something's not right about such and such.
One of the things I will say, because I know sometimes people can be socially awkward, but when you're socially awkward and I don't know how to put this, but I'm gonna say it like this: when you're socially awkward and trying not to address it, because if you're socially awkward and you put that disclaimer out there like, I'm sorry y'all, like I just, you know what I mean, then it's kind of like, okay, everybody knows that this person feels uncomfortable. But then when you don't say anything or you try to act like we all don't notice you standing in the corner, that is creepy to me.
Yeah.
Like
very much so.
If you have social anxiety, if you have whatever issue you have, I'm not saying that you gotta put all your business out there, but if you know you got an issue, don't try to act like nobody notices.
If I don't say nothing, I'm invisible. No, we see you,
and it's weird, and that would make me be like, I'm not
your homeboy home.
Yeah,
please.
I'm not standing over there by him because what is he doing?
Talk about? Now this is the thing. Now Jayla be like, now what's wrong with you over there? she gonna tell me, Mom. this guy who's on what's it called? Sped. He's like, it's a sped student.
Mm-hmm.
And she said he was staring at me. And so I said, what you looking at? And he was like, I'm looking at you. She said, oh, you want to be friends? He's like, yeah, I want to be friends. She's like, we're friends. I said, what's your problem?
I
And but
mean,
then he started calling her. She's like, he's tripping. I said, you made it okay for him to be him.
he started unmasking
He said,
because you
oh,
was
well, I
acting so
can
silly.
just take it all off. I said, sometimes you got to shut up, girl.
Yeah, you being silly. He felt comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Okay, this is the last one. If you had real pockets, would you not use a purse? Like as in like in men's
I
clothes
know.
how their pockets are.
Um, no, I would still use. It depends
Yeah. Like
because
imagine if all of our clothes were kind of made like their clothes with
yeah,
like deep pockets.
yeah. So when I have my pants on that have deep pockets, or like like I have sweatpants that have like the pockets
Yeah,
here
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like stuff by my knees moving,
Mm-hmm.
but I will just grab my wallet and my keys and my phone and be able to, and it is very much so free.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but sometimes you need all of the other things too.
Yeah. And sometimes
That's
a
why
purse
men
is
now
just
wearing
cute.
purses
They
too.
do.
They
They
wear their little
do.
man
They
bags.
got their little man bags.
Mm-hmm.
I saw at the fair, I saw a guy with a Coach fanny pack on. And it
Mm-hmm.
was funny to see because the fanny pack was very nice, but his outfit in general, it did look like it didn't belong on him.
Yeah.
Like he had on like a wrinkled t-shirt with a flannel button up on
Mm-hmm.
top of it and some
And
dusty
he said, "I
jeans,
don't want my keys
and
in
he
my
had on the
pocket."
Coach fanny
Yes,
pack.
because I'm putting my tickets in my fanny.
And I just thought it was so funny, and he didn't have no shame. We owed the guy, he didn't have no shame.
Listen, my father. When I saw my father with his man bag, I said, "Now this is the most masculine man I've seen in my." He is very much so like, I got my bag. I said,
I don't know if you would call it. I guess you would call it a man bag, but he love a book bag. He got a Coach book bag.
but see, I think it's a difference from a book bag to then having like a sling man bag. So like I think
So that's not a book bag.
no,
Okay, well then
no,
it's a man bag.
it's a
He
man
has
bag.
both though. He has like the Coach book bag that has two
Hmm.
things going, but then he also has the crossbody.
So no, my dad's bag is like this big.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little purse.
This is shaped. His is shaped like how the book bags we used to wear back in the day. Like it's shaped like a triangle almost.
Yeah, but it's the same thing that Mike I would wear. But like the one that you could just kind of throw like this, but
Yeah.
it's not big.
Okay.
It's small. It's a small man bag
What's
that
the
does not
what
fit
is the
books
difference
in it.
between a man bag and a book bag?
You can't put no books in that man
So if
bag.
it's big enough to put a book in, then it's a book
It's a book
bag.
bag.
Okay, then I take it back. He has book bag because all of them are they're at least big enough to fit your tablet.
Yeah, so it's either a book bag or a carry on. My dad's fits his wallet, his keys.
Oh, it's like a clutch,
It's not as small as a clutch,
but like a
but
handbag,
it would be like
like a crossbody,
like
like
a
a handbag.
crossbody, but
Yeah,
it goes on your back.
I understand
So
what you're saying.
as small as a crossbody, or maybe like this big, but you're not putting books in it. Like the one you seen, the one that Kev be having, and
Yeah.
he just be having his keys,
He said, "Go
his
get my
little
purse."
his little chapstick. It fit right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I agree. I think I probably would wear my purse less,
Mm-hmm.
especially on a like. I'm not a big purse
Gal.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not really at all. Now that I think about it, I have lots of purses, but the only time I'll switch out to a different purse is if I'm getting dressed up and going out.
Mm-hmm.
If
Mm-hmm.
it's like everyday regular, I just want a simple black everyday bag.
Mm-hmm.
Or a brown everyday bag.
Yeah.
So I do think that if my clothes had like nice deep pockets, I probably wouldn't wear my purse as much.
Yeah. I don't. But I just also I'm forgetful, so I
Mm.
don't want to have to then take everything out of my
At
pockets.
the end of the day or
Not
night or
even just
whatever.
that, but like if I'm at work and I have to sit down, now everything needs to come out of my pocket
Okay,
and put
yeah.
on the table, and then when I leave, I got to put everything back in. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want
Or else you
everything.
gotta be sitting. Like, how do guys do that? Like, they just sit on their wallet all day?
Yes, and that's why they got that wallet print.
Oh,
They'll be
that's
looking
probably
dumb.
uncomfortable.
Yes.
Interesting.
That's why they've made the wallets more narrow and streamlined.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys now, they don't put, like, they keep cash in one pocket and their wallet in another.
I think that I'm glad that they started wearing bags because I'm tired of holding your stuff when we go out. Can you
Can
put
you
this
hold
in
the
your
keys?
purse? Yeah.
No,
No.
no. I barely could put what I got up in here now.
Right.
This is for lip gloss only.
Okay. That was all I had. What else you got?
Um, what else is going on in the world? Oh, I was going to talk about this last week, but I didn't get a chance to. I'm so mad we didn't get to go to Art All Night DC. It looked like a good
Oh,
time.
the auto night? What do you mean?
Art All
Oh,
Night.
art all night.
Yes.
Yes.
Because part of me was also very much so concerned about the YNs.
Well, and then too, it was still during the time where it was at the tail end of DC being under like the state
Yes.
of emergency.
Yeah.
I did really good. I didn't hang out in DC that whole time. Like that
Yeah.
whole 30 days that they were doing
Mm-hmm.
that, I did not hang out in DC. Um and I purposefully did that cuz I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I'm not about to play with y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know who going to be where
Yeah. Yeah.
and I don't have time for it.
Yeah.
But yes, art all night looked like it was
Yeah.
such a
It
good
looked like it.
time.
And then now I'm on the running side of TikTok.
Yeah.
The people is out here. The blacks is running.
Yeah, they did.
And so
They
they
did.
had a DC half marathon. So I'm gonna sign up for that next year
Okay. I saw the
because it will
bubble
be
run too and thought about you.
yeah.
I thought the kids would like that.
We were going to sign up for it, but we didn't, and so now we're just going to a cookout at my
Okay.
parents' house. But Jayla was like, "Oh, I want to do that," but I did sign up for Mud Girl.
Oh, nice.
I'm doing that next May.
But so that's a tough mutter.
No,
What is it?
so I don't know if it's a tough mutter, but it's like 17 obstacles,
Okay, yeah, it
and it's
is.
like 3.5 miles,
Yeah.
and it's more so like fun and good vibes, and not like get it done.
Yeah. So mutters, from what I understand, are more obstacles than
Yes.
it is just
Yes.
straight running.
Yes.
Okay. That's what's
So I'm
up.
doing that. Um, and then of course, I'm trying to do the rock and roll.
Yeah.
So I'm getting back into my running bag. What else we got going? We're gonna have more. I still hope y'all have been enjoying us having more
Yeah.
vlog times and adding more little clips of our lives.
I've been trying. I don't know
You'll
if
be
I'm
really doing a good job.
I do.
I told you that I don't edit stuff.
Okay. No, I'm saying like I be trying to like put more like stuff out.
Yeah.
But when I look at it, I be like, I don't know.
It's so cute.
I don't
the
feel
way you did
the fair.
yes, I was like, oh, I'm not sending my little stuff in. Cause I barely started recording. I was like, now what? I got the whole thing. I got the daggone thing in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke. I was like, oh shoot, I probably should have brought that. And the only reason I started recording because I saw somebody else start recording. I said, oh, that is what I'm supposed to be doing.
You gotta get it
I
together.
gotta get it together.
You know what you should do? Do you put things in your notes on your phone?
No.
Oh, okay.
Outside of grocery list. No.
There was this trend that said on TikTok, and it was like I heard we posting our ADHD notes, and it was just random notes like it like the note would be like lipstick with no context, or the note would be like 12:30 p.m. no context, like.
But you know how long it would take me to be like, now why did I write that?
Well, that's the whole thing. Like, I don't know why I wrote it, but basically it's like, y'all look at this.
But now
I have 13 notes in here, and I don't know what none of them are for.
But this is the other thing. Now I'm a deep dive on why you got these notes, and now here go 2 hours of me being like, no, what was I talking about?
I kind of do that
and
too.
And then I'll be like, do I need no lipstick?
Was that, or like it'll be like, was this for my mom?
Is this something out? Then I be like, maybe I should go to Ulta. But you know what? I probably need to because I want a new curling. But they so expensive. Speaking
Yeah.
of expensive, let me look at my stocks because I need to see what's going on. And now I done lost the damn plot. 2 hours later.
So when I saw that, I thought about you, but I was like, I don't even know if she keep like stuff like that in her notes. I do, but my notes are very organized. I don't know if I can call it ADHD notes because I don't know what type of, maybe it's not ADHD, maybe it's autism, maybe it's both. But like my notes are very like categorized. Like the grocery notes is like grocery. And then I have like candle notes and that's like candles. And then I have podcast notes, that's like podcasts. And like all of the notes. Like I do have random notes, but they be in folders.
Child, I have to now, I have to get a list because I will over shop
Mm-hmm.
without a list and also forget everything I was supposed to buy. So I'll be like,
So you go in
I,
supposed to get chicken, come out with 2 packs of ground turkey, but already have ground turkey at the house. So now you got 3 ground turkeys and still no chicken.
I went to Walmart yesterday and I was like, oh, okay, I need to get lunch stuff for the kids. And I knew all the few things I needed. I needed bread, some lunch meat, and a couple of little snacks like the applesauce and the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I came out with those things, and I was like, "Oh, we need more aluminum foil, and we need more sandwich bags." Came out with these things, and I asked another box of chips,
And you already had a box of chips.
more Capri Suns, which we did need those. I'm glad I did pick those up. A whole bunch of almost $200 worth of stuff on top of like, cause then, and this is what I said I need to stop doing is bringing Jayla ass with me. And she was like, "Oh, mom, you seen those Walmart shoes that look like Asics?" I was like, "No, and I don't want to see them." Well, let me get them. Oh, I'd be wanting ice cream. Let me have some ice. Let me get and next thing you know,
The
she done
cart just filling
this.
up.
The cart is just filling up, and I'm like, and so then I'm enjoying that, and I'm like, oh, I should pick up this too.
So
Oh
she doesn't help. She
no,
takes it. You
no,
already off the
I'm
rails.
already off the
She takes
rails,
it further.
and I leave from Walmart for lunch stuff.
And you done bought all kinds of extra stuff.
$187 for lunch, like not even dinner food, and still didn't get the damn aluminum foil.
So I'm just trying to understand, like when you go to the grocery store, you have like a mental list.
And the I check it'd be like this. You done check this off. I skip a chunk, check this off, and then I leave. I'm like, God damn it, I forgot. And I said, and I'll be like, oh, I just stop when I go to Shoppers because I do need to get this too. Then on my way to Shoppers, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to stop there because I do got cheese in the house. I'm also stopping for these things, but the main reason for the shopper stop, I don't need no more. So no, that nothing is needed. Then I walk in the house and I'm like, we need food.
Now, one thing I did used to do, especially when I was younger, if you told me to go and get 3 things, I'ma forget one of the 3 things.
Yes.
So with my boss, like from one of my really early jobs, what he used to do is he would tell me 3 different things, and then he would tell me a fourth thing that was not really necessary because he knew I was gonna forget something, right? So he used to say kitty litter. So he would be like, okay, I need you to go get this, and kitty litter. And I would be like, okay. And then the goal is that I will get everything and forget the kitty litter because I'm going to forget one thing. And so, and I told my grandmother about this, and she started doing that because she used to always say, you forget your head if it wasn't screwed on. Because every time she would send me to the store, I would forget something. And so I told her about what was happening at work, and she would now send me to the store and be like, and give me a pack of cigarettes and this and that and kitty litter.
I'm like, damn, everybody killing her. Then you be mad if I broke about the damn kitty litter. I'm calling like, now what kind of kitty litter you say you want? Now you know I don't want no damn kitty litter.
Cigarettes.
Oh, you right. You want it.
But I've gotten it, like, I guess that kind of trained me a little bit to pay attention because
Yeah.
now I'm better. Also, but on the flip side, I get irritated when the people in my house do that. Like I get irritated when it's like Chris is going to the grocery store and he's getting whatever and he comes back and it's like the main you went for butter and you got everything but
But the
butter.
butter. So I'll be like, I've sometimes said like, Jonathan, can you go get my phone? And also, I need you to get such and such. The first thing he said, oh, there go the phone. Let me take this back. And I get it because that's how my mind works. It's like there was a second step, but it wasn't with the phone. So what is there to talk about? Like, I was like, I said, bring my phone and my headphones. Now these two were together. I said, bring my phone and my headphones on top of that. He come back with the phone. I said, and the headphones.
He had to move the headphones out the way to get the phone. He said, phone.
Phone. I see it. This is the most important thing she talk about. Okay.
And take them little legs right on back
Right.
and
And
get
he
them
come and he's
headphones.
like, I said, where the headphones? He's like, oh, you said that? Jonathan, go get the.
Yeah, it'd be like that. We gotta start. Even if you made yourself a list, would you stick to it? Like
Yes.
if you
Now
wrote your
I
list
do
down.
stick to my list, and I will just stick to that list. I may see something I'm like, oh, I need this, but then I have a impulse problem because I do be needing stuff. Like Davon gets upset with me because I'm not a big t-shirt wearer,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes I want to throw on a t-shirt, and you have a abundance, and
Mm-hmm.
so he was like, you have all them clothes, and you
And
don't
don't
have a
got a
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
I said, I don't wear t-shirts like that. Now let me borrow it. I said, he's like, well, I better get it back. I said, where else am I now? Now I say that, and it's like at my house, I got like 7 of his t-shirts. But that's neither here nor there.
Well, yeah, maybe you gotta just start making your list.
I know, and that but then I'd be like, oh, in my mind, I just have more faith in myself, and I need to just let the faith go because like, I'm a remember, and I do remember, just not at the time of purchase. And I was in line.
That's why you should use your notes.
I was in. I'm gonna forget to look at the notes.
Okay. Okay.
I was in line, and then I was like, oh man, I need to get the aluminum foil in the trash bag. Now the line long. So now I'm contemplating.
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it to run right there to get that and actually have to look because I'm in Walmart. I'm not in like the grocery store where it has everything kind of labeled, like labeled. That's when I was like, no, because I need to go get cheese. Or I needed to get something. I was like, I could just stop at the shoppers because it's right around the corner. And then once I get in the car, it's like I'm not stopping again. This is why it's good when I can just be somewhere when I'm on a computer and I can just Instacart it. And that way I can go off of. And then if I forget anything, it would just be me going to get this few things and not having to get this whole list of things. That's my other issue.
Yeah. Shout out to Instacart because I definitely will do that quickly.
Child, I'll be like, you on your way home? I order that Instacart at 4 o'clock. It's there by 7. That way you can start dinner before I get home and then we can eat.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, was that another great episode?
I believe so.
We knocked it out.
We knocked it out slowly but surely.
Guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Drop down in the comments. Let us know if any of these questions. What is your take?
Oh yeah.
How you feel about
How
it?
you feel about it? And we'll drink to that.